Yes, people, it's Monday. I've literally just got back from a walk, just made a coffee, and I'm about to jump on a call with an old friend that I haven't spoken to in a long time, to be fair. We check in now and then, but we haven't had a call in probably over a year, which is pretty poor. But again, life gets busy, life does life, right? So looking forward to that. I just realised as well, by the time you're watching this, it's actually the new year. So Happy New Year, everyone. Here's to a fantastic new year ahead. Looking forward to it. Make sure you're getting after it. Make sure you're getting shit done. You know what you need to be doing, and you can't afford to be in the same place you are now in a year's time. So whatever it is you need to do, let's do it. Over a year since we had a call, mate.
That's such a shame.
It's bad, man. It's bad. Bruno's got new pillows and a new throw for the bed, so he can't make a duvet all hairy and horrible.
We have a new throwing pillow.
No, he does. Look how excited he is about it. He's like, yo, I got new pillows, man. Let's all tell Steph as well how bad this grey looks.
No, it doesn't.
Should be black, not grey.
Navy blue.
We should have gone...
I wanted black. Don't even try it.
Oh.
But I bought this.
So why don't you wait for black?
Because I didn't have it in black.
Impulsive. Alright, whipped up some lunch. It is 12:15. I've got a Discord call at 1 with the Discord, funny enough. So I'm going to eat this. Got some salmon, sourdough, eggs. Beautiful. And then I'm going to jump on this call. It's like an end of year review going into the new year. We were meant to do it Friday, but a couple of people weren't around. So I'm going to do it this afternoon. Get that done. And then once that's done, I'm going to chill for a little bit with the girls. Obviously, Steph's off and stuff. So, yeah, got so much done today. All my non-negotiables, everything. Like, I'm back to normal. It's just sick. Feels good to be back, locked in. Had a fantastic Christmas. But now it's about just moving forward with focus and focusing on the mission at hand, right? So, I'm going to eat and pick this up in a bit. Time for the Christmas decks to go away for another year. Sad times. Bruno's helping. I am currently whipping up a spaghetti bolognese. This sauce, slapperunos. So, I say sauce, it's just chopped tomatoes, but it's also very good for pizzas, if you like making your own pizza. But in a spag bowl, with a bit of red wine, a bit of Liam Perrins, and some other bits and bobs, slaps. Try it. Been a busy day, got so much done today. After the Discord call, I just kind of chilled out with the fam, went to the shop, got some bits, played some COD, and yeah, making sure I'm locked in. You know, again, I know by the time you watch this, it's not really going to matter as much, hopefully, but if you've waited for the new year to start making change, and you're already behind, and that's your problem. So don't be putting shit off, let's get to work. And also don't be one of them people that 3 weeks into the new year, your resolutions, or whatever it is, I don't believe in resolutions, but if that's what you're doing, if you've already sat that all off, then sort yourself out. Tell them. Sort themselves out.
Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out.
Sort yourself out. Catch you in the morning. It's Tuesday. Just got off a call in the Discord. I decided to do a catch up with everyone where they have like a 15-minute call and we just discuss everything for the new year, anything that I can help them with, might help them improve. Obviously we did that end of year Zoom yesterday as well, but some stuff people might not want to share on with everyone, which is fine. So we just had that. Just had a call, which was sick. Just finalising the Bruno video, which by the time you're watching this, it's already out. So if you haven't watched it, go and check it out. It's an absolutely jokes video. Again, more of the entertainment video stuff that I mentioned I'd like to do. I've got quite a few more wacky ideas. So yeah, go and check it out if you haven't. We've had a lovely chill day. We've got loads of stuff done. Haven't done much vlogging. Just been super productive, getting stuff done. Like I said yesterday. Why does the sink being so loud, man? Shush. Like I said yesterday, obviously back into routine now properly for me. Trading will start next week for me, but back into routine. Notes to go through as well, which is a little tradition thing which we do every year. We've slacked a little bit this year on some of the weeks, but basically every week we write on a Sunday. We basically write like something we're grateful for or something we've done, like a memory. It doesn't have to be anything mental. It could be like, I don't know, I went to a coffee shop. Like anything simple, we write it in here, and then in New Year we spend it like going over all the stuff, reading them out, just to remind us of like what we've done this year, what was good. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of the here and now and be too zoomed in, and you've got to zoom out and remember like a year's a long time, you do a lot of stuff. So yeah, really looking forward to going through those. So if you haven't done that before, maybe go and buy like a glass jar, some sticky notes, and just crack on. Like it's super good. We've been doing it for a couple of years now, and yeah, it's always good to do with the kids. I'm waiting for Steph to get home and then going to start dinner. Yeah, man. That was quick. You definitely read this, Steph.
I swear I haven't.
If you're reading this, you smell like a big fat rhino poo. Happy New Year.
That's karma, you wrote that.
I know I did. I was really hoping Kira was going to read that one. And I've got it.
It's your own fault.
Well, another year of notes, another year of memories, another year of all that jazz, guys and girls.
I did it.
Here's to a new year, people.
Good boy.
And the first gym session of the new year is about to go down. So it's about 8 o'clock. Yeah, literally just turned 8 o'clock. So got up a lot later than I would normally get up. However, obviously saw the new year in and wanted to make sure I still got my 7 hours sleep because it's super important. So I just responded accordingly. Little Mia, bless her, looked absolutely knackered last night, but she stayed up for the fireworks and stuff to see the new year in. So yeah, they're all still asleep, they're still in bed. But I'm going to gym, getting it in because the show must go on. None of this starting Monday crap, none of this waiting for a few days. We're locked in already. So yeah, I just want to wish all of you a happy new year. Wishing all of you and your families prosperity, health, success, wealth. Just make sure you're getting everything done this year that you know you need to be doing. Make sure you're making memories, you're enjoying your time, you're smiling more, and you're just realising how lucky and grateful you are. You're in a fantastic position, especially if you're watching this. But we're battling the elements. We're getting it in on New Year's Day, and I'm walking backwards, yes, you're not tripping out. So I'm doing a new knee program to try and help my knee because I've not been able to run for quite a while and it's been bugging the shit out of me. And obviously I want to get back into it in the new year. So I've come to a place where I know there's no roads apart from a river there, which if I fall into on this, you'll probably absolutely piss your pants. But I'm hoping I don't. Where I've basically got to walk backwards 10 minutes a day. So that's part of the program, it's not just the program. So I'm currently doing that. 10 minutes is quite a while as well, you know. Like, I don't think people realise, and I can't see where I'm going. It's kind of dangerous, but I was looking at those backwards machines, like backwards treadmills. But right now, I just feel like it's an expense I don't want to use. So, yeah, listen, I don't even know if you can hear me. It's fucking mega mad out here, but regardless, we're getting in, start as you mean to go on. And remember, the easiest person to lie to is yourself. And it's the worst person to lie to because you've got to look yourself in the mirror every day. So make sure when you do, you go, I'm the kind of person that gets shit done. That's what this is all about this year, it's getting shit done. So literally just wrapping up for the day. It's got dark quick today, man. It's been such a weird, like, dull day. But nonetheless, we got shit done. We got everything ticked off. Just writing in the Discord now that I got my task smashed. Just as I was about to leave, I got an email from a guy called Kurt. And I want to give Kurt a shout out, all the way from South Africa. If you and your wife are watching, big ups to you because the email you just sent me put the biggest smile on my face ever. Fantastic to hear that, you know, the vlogs and all the content I've been putting out has helped and you've managed to get your first payout. Unbelievable stuff, mate. Keep killing it. Massive year ahead. And honestly, like, reading what you wrote and the level of detail you went into to write me that email, like, I appreciate it a lot. I read all people's comments and whatnot, and it's just great to hear that, you know, I often just talk to this camera loads and I just say stuff and film my life and be honest and transparent, and sometimes get told I'm too honest and too transparent and share too much and whatever. But, you know, I really want to document the realities behind all this sort of stuff. It's all stuff I didn't know when I got into it, and I feel like it's stuff that a lot of us don't know until we get into it and get into the thick of it and we start to question and, you know, ask ourselves, is this real? Is this normal? Am I normal? And, you know, it's quite lonely, this whole pursuit and doing something different, right? So to get feedback like that, you know, from watching this, you've never missed a vlog and both you and your wife sit down and watch them. Like, that's sick, man. Like, genuinely, it's unbelievable. What a thing to receive on New Year. So big up yourself, Kurt. Like I always say, you're most vulnerable at the top, so make sure you keep doing all the things you've been doing to get to this point. Make sure you're staying locked in, you're disciplined. Celebrate this moment, definitely. It doesn't mean you need to go and buy a Lamborghini or do something nuts. It could be something simple, go out with your wife, whatever it is, mark the moment, and then back on the wagon, mate, and just get locked in. And you're going to have a phenomenal year, no doubt about it. You're going to face challenges, you're going to face moments where you're like, but that's part and parcel. And remember, growth is very steady, but good growth is the steady growth. The quick growth isn't always the growth we want. So, yeah, shout out to you. I wanted to chuck that into the vlog because it was just a moment where I was like, rah, you know, I've been having moments over the couple of months where I had these intrusive thoughts making me think that, you know, the channel's, like, YouTube messaged me at the end of the year, like, your channel's not grown a lot this year. It's the lowest it's been in terms of views and whatnot. And you can start to think, like, do I need to change the content? Do I need to go back to different stuff and whatnot? And, you know, I enjoy the vlog. It documents for me, but it also allows me to be a lot more raw and real and just show other things and capture other moments, right? Like I say, more than just a trader. And then getting messages like that and some of the messages you guys and girls dropped on the last one makes me realise why I do it. And, you know, the views aren't a thing. I've always said it's not about the views. Obviously, I want the channel to grow and continue to reach more people, but that will happen when it happens. It's Thursday, I've just had my hair cut, feeling good. I tell you what, yeah, I moan about this car a lot, but this morning it was so cold, having a heated steering wheel, unbelievable scenes. But yeah, I'm on my way home now, gonna wash my hair. Hair washed, hair dried, new clothes on, smelling good. Time to make a coffee. Ah, mate, first coffee hits. Just done some filming, hence why it's looking like a bit of a studio setting over here. I've been working on a landing page for the Discord because I'm not gonna lie, I've been really bad at selling it, not really sure how to structure it and pitch it. And also, you know, I don't want it getting too busy too quick, so I've been really cautious of how I build it up. But it's been about 6 months now, and you know, the breakthroughs and the achievements and the things that people are doing is just phenomenal. We actually put a thing in the Discord this morning, just showcasing the achievements and stuff that people have achieved and what they've done in just literally such a short space of time. Like, again, imagine what it'll be like in a year. It's sick. So yeah, I'm working on that because hopefully there'll be a link in the description soon to join the Discord, and it will be a bit better explained. So, for those of you that have been asking me for a long time now, if you could join the Discord is open. I'm not just saying this, spaces are limited. So, it won't be open forever. So if you've been wanting to work with me on a much more deeper level, now is your chance. Link is in the description, top link, and I'll pin it in the comments. Head over, read it, watch the video. If you think it's a bit of you, make the choice, get involved. And tomorrow, I'm actually on job, mate. Like, I'm helping Steph's sister move, and I'm designated van driver. It's going to be like manual labour again. It's going to bring back memories back in the day. But we're looking forward to it. We're going to get it done. Right, so I just finished dinner. And these two, Mia and Steph, are playing this game. What's it called?
It takes two.
It Takes Two. They've been on it for about 5 hours. It's like a duo game where you have to do like puzzles and missions together and stuff.
They're going through a divorce.
But like...
No, let's make sense of this.
They're going through a divorce?
The parents that are going through a divorce, and this kid somehow cried and whatever. I missed the beginning, but Mia told me. And basically, there was a spell that was accidentally put on the parents, so both the parents have turned into dolls.
Right.
So they've got to work their way around the house to get back to the kid to break the spell. Basically.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's Friday, and I'm in a van. Man's back on the craft. One of those things that you don't really want to do. I've got a lot of stuff to be doing, but I committed to doing it because if I didn't do it, I don't know who else would. And yeah, sometimes you've got to do these things you don't want to do, but also be nice at the same time. So I just picked up my whip. Man's got a Volkswagen automatic crafter, you know. Yeah, so I'm just going to crack on. I want to get everything done because I've got so much to be doing. I feel like I'm going to work or something. This feels weird, but you know what? It's really mad. I had like a proper good moment on the way in. Like I was just realising, you know, I walked past some of the places I used to work, and you just realise like, fuck man, you're doing good. Do you know what I mean? As much as sometimes it's hard and it's testing, that is the part of the game. But yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'll pick this up in a bit. This is deserved, man. What a day. Like, I didn't really get to film much, to be honest. Obviously, I was driving and just moving loads of stuff. That manual labour life, which I'm not used to anymore. But you know what's fascinating is, like, I had a lot of clarity on, like, doing it. And I know it's going to sound silly, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me. I'm never like that. You should know, especially if you've been watching for a long time. If you're new here, I'm just trying to share. It's more of an inspiration, but also documenting, because that's what it's about. You know, it's fascinating, because when I was on the walk this morning, it was about the sort of time I'd go to work normally. And, a similar job to, I had so many different jobs at a phase in my life. I would just change jobs consistently to try and chase more money, to try and chase more happiness or gratitude or fulfillment. And it's fascinating because literally 5 years ago, today was when I was at a job I didn't enjoy, and I was literally living out my overdraft to the point where I'd get paid. It would take me to literally £0 in my bank, and then all my outgoings would go out, and I'd go straight into like £2,000 worth of an overdraft, and that's how I lived. And, you know, it's not healthy and it's stressful. And it was, again, I didn't understand money. I didn't know any of the stuff I know now. And I wasn't taught it. And it's something I'm really conscious of trying to teach the kids early on, you know. You just get offered all these things, overdrafts, loans, you know, credit cards, whatever. And, you know, when you're young and you don't really know what you're on about, you're like, yeah, cool, man. And then you get stuck in it and it haunts you. So, you know, to sort of realise that's where I was, and then to look at where I am now and how far I've come, there was just a level of like clarity where I was like, wow, man, like I actually did that. That was me. I'm that guy that did that. And, you know, I always had this ambition and drive and said I'd do more, be more. But it's weird because I know that a lot of this stuff, right? Like you would probably go, but you know this, surely you've been doing this for a long time now. And, you know, I write down my gratitude every day. And it's funny, I write down things like I'm so grateful I haven't got to go and work for somebody else or work in the cold. But there was something about today that just made something click in my mind where I was like, whoa. I actually realised, you know, how well I've done. And like I always say, you know, about celebrating your wins and really sitting with the things you do. This is why it's so important, because sometimes I think you can just get blindsided by where you once were in life, what you were once doing in life. And it's why I'm so big on those checkpoints, those markers, those things to keep you remembering like, yo, this used to be me and look where I am now. And, you know, it's that steady growth. Nothing happens super fast. And anything that happens super fast often isn't going to serve us long term. And it's about building the processes and the habits and the disciplines and the routines and all that stuff to get to that point. But I tell you what, like, doing what I did today, just manual labour. And like, look, man, I was done by like lunchtime, to be honest. And again, it's like my friend messaged, I was messaging my mate and he was like, mate, you know what's crazy? He's like, you would be having half an hour's lunch break now and you'd be getting on with work again and you're just going home. And I was like, fucking yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. And like, future Alb, if you're ever watching this, like, well done, mate. Big ups yourself, because a younger version of you is proud and an older version of you will be just as proud. So to anyone watching this, you know, if that inspires or gives you a push or a kick up the bum in any way, make this your year. Yes, a year isn't long, but a hell of a lot can change in a year. So make sure you are doing the things you need to be doing and just enjoy it, man. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, because ultimately that's what matters the most. And that's where we have the breakthroughs and the moments of clarity and the enjoyment. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna leave it there. I've got to edit this whole vlog now. I've not started it all week. I've had a manic week, been doing loads, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If you haven't watched last week's vlog, go and catch up on that. If you haven't watched the Bruno's video, go and catch up on that. And yeah, if you can give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all in next week's video. Peace and love, gang.